And greetings, my lovely viewers. Welcome back to another exciting part of Let's Play Super Mario All-Stars. Well, yeah, Super Mario Brothers. It's lovely Zupersonic. And in the last series, we've gone through the original Super Mario Brothers, which had some fantastic moments, for my dad. And now we're going to continue on with Super Mario Brothers 2, released in 1998 in, the US as Super Mario Bros. 2. Originally called, it's sort of a thing. I don't know where I'm going with this. It was released as was Doki Doki Panic. Sort of Nintendo took this little idea and went with it. And now we're going to continue on playing Super Mario Bros. 2. He looks a little bit angry over there. My first experience with this game was not the SNES version, but the Game Boy Advance version. Because this was a game that was released on the Game Boy Advance. This was the original Super Mario Advance. They started with 2 for some reason. And that's why I got my first experience with this particular game. So, as you can clearly tell, it's quite different from the original Super Mario Brothers. Because this has, a grabbing mechanic. And this is actually the only game in the entire franchise that does this. Kind of grabbing mechanic, throwing things. And we got some new variety of new enemies over here. So, first things first, you may recognize those guys. Those shy guys, if I might add. You might recognize them. And yeah, some shy guys, some birds, birdo. That bird guy, I don't know what's called, but he's a bird creature. So yeah, and this time also have 4 playable characters instead of the, 1 or technically 2 if you want to count Luigi's playable character in the previous, in the previous game. So yeah, it was originally released for the NES as well. Then it got a re-release now in the Super Mario All-Stars pack. Oh, kaboom! No? Alright, fair enough. Bomb. And I got some red cookie shell. And if you collect 5, 5 cherries, you get yourself a star power-up. So, there's no traditional item blocks in this game, so you get yourself a star / power-up, and that's how you get that. So yeah. So, greetings ladies and gentlemen, this is Super Mario Bros. 2. Again, greetings ladies and gentlemen. Super Mario Bros. 2. A very interesting experience, to say the least, having this played on Game Boy Advance. Well, the thing was, the Game Boy Advance version is, but there was a lot of, yeah, yoo-hoo, and voice clips everywhere. Because this one is pretty silent. It only has sound effects and a health bar this time, instead of, 2 hits and you're dead mentality like the previous game. 2 hits and you're dead, and this one is just, continue merry on like so. Alright, get rid of you. These are ninjas, I believe. You can see they also return in Super Mario World. So, just some basic information of the game. Personal experience, I didn't quite find this too difficult, I think, when I was a kid. When this came out. When did Super Mario Bros. Advance came out anyway? Something in my mind says 2002, but I'm not sure if that's right. Well, it was near the GameCube era of games, so it can be later than that or earlier than that. So pretty sure the Game Boy Advance and the GameCube were released around the same time. I might be mistaken on that one. The console lifetime things is not one of my strong points. And, well, yeah. Here's Birdo, the first encounter of Birdo this time. And she's just he, she, it. Well, it's not pretty clear on what Birdo is. I think the manual says it's a male, and somewhere it says a female. Male dressed like a female. So this one is pretty much a cross-dresser. So was fun. So the thing I'm going to be tackling this, I'm just gonna go through world as one character, and then switch around for another character. So World 1 is gonna be Mario. World 2 is gonna be Luigi, Peach, Toad, etc. Oh, damn it. Oh, I got 2 ups. Why am I saying damn it? Oh, damn it. See, we got Luigi, Toad, and a Princess Peach. But first thing first, we're going to beat the world of Mario, then move on to Luigi, then Toad, then Peach, and then... Oh, I guess we're playing as Peach now. Well, fair enough. So now we're Princess Peach. And our health is now back at 2 hearts again, which is kind of stupid, but you can't win them all. So yeah, there's also a little fun thing over here. Get to control these little flying, I would say saucers, but that's the case. Sort of flying carpets. Flying carpets seems about right. I'm not flying saucers. Are you stupid? That ain't no saucers. So the thing with Peach is she has a floaty jump at the if you hold down the button, like the jump button, you can float for a little bit around, which can be pretty useful to say the least, but it can also be pretty broken if you know how to use it. But I believe the character I see the most people use is Toad, which will be the next character coming up in the next world. Let's see, sir. Yeah, that's the one I need really. You gotta watch out for these masked guys because they will hunt your ass down because you have the key, and that's very, territorial things. So if you want to get rid of them, you just gotta have to drop the key and you'll be good to go. Or just go through the door. That works too. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh god, that was a pretty fast. Well, he sort of shakes before he does that, so should have seen it coming. See, should be enough. Bomb. Yes, that is certainly enough. Up. And that's really like a 1 inch. Like so. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that bullet's gonna be appearing. Nope. Okay, let's go to you one. Just make sure I don't get blindsided by that guy, because it would suck. I believe the thing is going to be down here, if I'm not mistaken. So first things first, let me clear up this area. I got some tangents I can go on to later on, but I think before I go with that, then I first want to make sure everything is alright in this. See, I was remembering that right. So now I got 4 full hearts of health. I'm not sure what the max amount of health is. Maybe 5, 4 seems about right. But you can get, a lot of health if you know where to look. And also blast through these enemies like no sweat. And also new in this game is you hold down for a set amount of time, you'll do a super jump, which can be useful for reaching high places. Well, I'm just throwing out random piece of vegetable. Yeah, there's nothing here really. So every level on this has a boss. So most of the time we're going to be finding Birdo or variation of Birdo. But the most amount of times it's just Birdo, green Birdo, red Birdo. Each with different properties. And this pink Birdo is the easiest ones. He, she, it, the creepy ass dude, girl thing. Only throws out regular eggs. You don't have to worry about that. Make sure you tell it just right. Throw an egg in her face, and you should be all good to go. So, one way to do the trick. It's always 3 hits, then when they go down, and get extra hearts for our hard earned effort. And, well, we got ourselves another slot machine. Let's see if we can get this right. Okay, that was a star, but no. Well, guess what? It doesn't really matter what I do with this one. I ain't getting anything with this. So, well, might as well show off all the characters right now. So, next up is Toad. The character I've seen most people use in these kinds of games. Because he has the fastest pickup rate, if you're gonna go with stats. I believe, if we go stat-wise, Peach is takes the longest to pick things up. Toad is the fastest. And Luigi is like medium, and Mario is like overall character all around. No, I forget how to speak. Sometimes I have to do that. Okay. Come to me, my star. Yes, come to me. Come to me, my star. No! Oh, there goes that star. Ruined forever. So yeah. What are your experiences with Super Mario Bros. 2? Did you play the original on the NES? Did you play Doki Doki Panic? Did you play this version first? Well, yeah. If you want to go with did you play the All Stars version first, or did you go with this version right here, the 25th anniversary. Or even the Game Boy Advance version, that might work too. So, if I remember correctly, there is a warp pipe around here somewhere. Which if you take this and throw it over there, you get yourselves a warp pipe to World 4 or 5, I believe. You can show it off right here. It's actually right here. If you go down this pipe whilst in the subspace emissary, I believe. If you go down here, you'll get yourself, you warp straight to World 4 or 5. So if you want to, get through this game as quickly as you can, that's what you want to use for, speedrunning things. But if you're speedrunning things, you probably should already know that. And I'm just, saying the most obvious. But if you're new to this game, and you would like to go through this, as fast as you can, then that's a very good way to do things. So these guys are a pain in the ass, so I'm gonna get rid of them like that. You can't hurt, well, I would say that was a lie. You couldn't hurt, okay. This is block above the door. Not really a very solid object, isn't it? That's kind of weird. Funny nonetheless. Yeah, what? Okay, what? Yeah. And the game is also a tendency of the respawning enemies, as you might add, because I clearly destroyed these two guys last time. But, now they're back. And just for the super jump, hold down for a short period of time, and you'll be good to go. Alright, we're now in World 1-3, the final level in the first world. I'm not sure how many worlds there are. Something in me says 7, but I'm not sure about that. And each level has 3 worlds. Each level has 3 worlds. Damn. Each world has 3 levels. And, well, yeah. Each world has 3 levels. So, if you know what you're doing, you can get through this game pretty quickly. I believe this should be longer than the previous. Oh, oops. This game should be a bit longer than the previous. There we go. Find the key. No, don't go down too fast. Hold on. I need to get my key back. Hit. So, yeah. As I stated before, this the first experience with the Game Boy Advance version instead of the, the NES version or the Super Nintendo version. I don't have many memories of this game, well, except for the Game Boy Advance version, which, as I've said before, has many sound clips of every character. They make a lot of noise when they die or when they do things, but just when they need it. Hoo-hoo, yeah! Oh, pretty much with every character. Okay, go away, you freaks. There we go. Go away, you freaks. I think after this we're gonna be encountering the first boss of, the actual boss. I think it's Mouse, but I'm not too sure about that. But I gotta take a look around. See, this time we can just go enter like so. And this will warp us straight to the boss area. I believe our little boss creature is not, that's the wrong way, you dolt. Yeah, that works too. See, I really do have to use a super jump for this. Can't reach it normally otherwise. So what happens if you, screw up many times and you can't get through this? Well, like, really? I'll just wait for him to destroy this thing. And there we go. Gonna wait for this. So now, here comes the tricky part. We're gonna have to take down Mouse, the first boss, with only 1 health bar. So this should make things interesting. So the easiest way to do is to catch his bombs and then throw it straight back at him. Or you can, no, you don't have to catch it, because I don't think you can grab it. Don't want to be, it's not pretty. Okay, there we go. It should be enough. I'm not sure how many hits the boss will take before they go down. Or you can stand up on top of the bomb. That works too. Like so. Sit right now. Jesus Christ. Stay right there where I want you, you freak. Oh, that was my fault. I jumped straight into him. Maybe if I throw this bomb right in his face, I should be good to go. First death in the game, and it's already in World 1, so that can be good. Well, luckily this game has a lot of checkpoints, so if you happen to die at some stupid place like I did, the game is generous about that. I think it saves every screen, so as you can see, clearly tell, I'm now at the boss with a full health bar. It will save the The ones you got in the Subspace Emissary. Every time I think of Subspace Emissary, I have to think of the Smash Brothers Wii thing. That was also the Subspace Emissary. Oh, he's out. Well, that wasn't so hard. These men made it a lot harder than it actually is. But yeah, this is the first boss out of the way. So far so good, if I say so myself. Oh, I have to go through the door. I thought it was a cutscene like... Maybe I'm thinking of the original one.